This is a Monstera Esqueleto I got off Facebook Marketplace. It's looking pretty rootbound, so I'm gonna pot it up and put it on a moss pole. The process for making a moss pole was actually pretty simple. I just used galvanized chicken wire stuffed with sphagnum moss. The hardest part was honestly cutting the chicken wire without cutting your hand. Once I had my chicken wire cut to make about a 2-inch diameter pole, we can go ahead, close off the ends with zip ties, and we're gonna begin filling it with sphagnum moss. It's probably best to soak the sphagnum moss first, as it definitely makes it more malleable and easier to stuff into your chicken wire. I learned this process for making moss poles from the Sydney plant guy. You should definitely check out his YouTube channel. He's got some amazing tropical plants growing at his house in Sydney. He said it was easiest to make a bunch at once, so that's what I'm going to do today. You'll want to stuff your chicken wire pole till it's about 80% full, but not filled all the way. You want room in there for the roots to be able to grow. And that's the real benefit of moss poles. They mimic the natural environment for tropical plants. In the wild, a monstera would climb up the trunk of a tree using its aerial roots to anchor itself as it reaches onward to the canopy for more light. When we grow monsteras indoors, they'll still send out those aerial roots, but if they don't have anything to grab onto, the plant will start to crawl and sprawl and get leggy, and lose those dramatic upright forms we love. That's where a moss pole comes in. The sphagnum moss not only gives those aerial roots something to latch onto, but it also retains moisture, helping encourage root growth directly into the pole, just like a plant would do in nature. For my aroid mix, I'll be using orchid bark, perlite, and Miracle Grow tropical plant indoor house mix. A good aroid mix should contain multiple elements of various sizes and things that will retain moisture to different capacities. I'll explain the benefits of a well-draining soil mix after you see this rootbound plant.
That is a rootbound plant.
Yeah, this Monstera was super rootbound. Anyway, a well-draining soil mix is essential for keeping tropical plants like Monsteras, philodendrons, and anthuriums healthy and thriving. These plants are native to the rainforest environments where their roots are exposed to plenty of air and rarely sit in soggy soil. A chunky mix, usually made of ingredients like orchid bark, perlite, coco, coir, and charcoal, mimic those conditions by allowing water to flow freely while retaining just enough moisture for the roots to absorb. This helps the plant prevent root rot and encourages strong root development. It also supports overall growth and vitality of the plant. This has been one of the more fun projects I've had doing on this channel, and I took a lot of inspiration from other YouTubers in doing this. There is a great gardening community thriving on YouTube, and I am so happy to see it. I'm really starting to enjoy working on indoor plants almost as much as I enjoy working on outdoor plants. I've got plenty more ideas for moss poles coming, so please stick around.